Niggas is back at the Hunnid table, man. We got a special guest right here, man. Introduce yourself.
What's good? It's BellBlockB.O.E, man. Bell over everybody shit.
So, man, where you from and what do you do?
I'm from the south side of Ypsilanti, Michigan. I'm really on this rap shit. Like, we finna lock it down. I'm a real artist.
True. So, when did you start rapping and who or what inspired you to start doing the rap thing?
I started rapping, like, for real, like 2 years ago. And inspired me, like I always say, I be telling everybody, this nigga really one of my main motivators because he was cold at that shit. And we was always doing music and shit. I was always in choir and shit. So, what was your other question?
I said, you just answered it. I asked you who was your inspiration and why did you start rapping? You just wanted to rap out of nowhere?
That shit just like in me. Like, I don't know. I always knew I wanted to do that shit.
Okay, yo, first time in the stew behind the mic, man. How did you feel?
I was mad as hell. I ain't like the song. Like, that's probably really what made me want to keep doing it. Cause I knew I could do way better. I like my shit to be perfect. But I try not to be a perfectionist. But I knew, like, you was in there with me. You was telling me that shit was hard. I was mad. You wasn't like just telling me, like, bro, nah, like.
So in the studio, you a perfectionist. Like, describe your recording process. Like, when you go in the studio, what do you do from start to finish?
So how I started off was I started off writing and shit. I just used to write songs, go to the studio. Now I just go in there, I go in the booth like Cats. My producer, he give me a beat. I just go in that bitch and just punch in, or like I freestyle.
So describe the difference from writing and punching in. I see a lot more people are punching in nowadays. Is that a better process than writing?
It's up to whoever. Like, it's up to you, for real. I really started doing that shit because of my producer. He kept saying, like, when I rapped, when I punched in and freestyled, he said I did it, like, better. It was more wavy because I thought about my flow first. Like, I put the flow first, then thought about the lyrics. When I write, I'm thinking about my lyrics. Like, I'm trying to really say some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like it just be, like, if you want to make some shit that's, like, vibes, or, you know, you want, like, just a groovy-ass song or something, I punch in. But I punch in regardless now, or anything, so.
Okay, so describe, like, your style of, you know, music.
I don't got one. Like genre, or like
describe your style. Like, who you influenced by? If you're influenced by any rappers, or who do you sound like, or if you rappers, or you just you.
Yeah, I'm just me. Like, I don't, like, it's hella rapper. I could say, like, growing up on some rap shit, heavy rap shit, I fucked with Bang Gang heavy. Bang Gang Biggs was the best nigga out of Bang Gang to me, nigga. Kevin Gates, one of my all-time favorite rappers of all time, nigga. Like, that's who, when I first started rapping, that's who I was really trying to base my shit off of, for real. I liked how his shit, like, depictive with the words, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga really paint a picture. So, niggas like him, lately, I fuck with, like, Lil Baby, Young Boy hard, like, that nigga one of the toughest, nigga. Dirk, but, like, yeah, niggas like them.
Okay, so BellBlockB.O.E, man, I've been seeing your name on a lot of flyers, man. On a lot of show flyers, man. Describe your first show.
My first show, that shit was, I was nervous as hell at first, but then as soon as I got the mic, like, I just already knew. Like, that shit was gone. That shit been one of my favorite things to do ever since then, though. My first show was just a year ago, last year in September, yeah. So from there to now, I feel like I'm hella better at that shit.
If I was to go to a BellBlockB.O.E show, what would I expect? Like, as a member of the crowd, like, if I go to if I don't know your music, don't know you, if I just go there, what's to expect?
You're gonna, first of all, you're already gonna expect it to be a banger, just the song alone. But, like, lately I've been working on my crowd control, like the energy engaging with the crowd. So you can expect me to turn you up, like, on the tip like that. You feel me? As
a performing artist, what do you feel you need to have in order to be successful at that?
Creativity. Just, like, to express yourself, I feel like, in your own way. My last show, I feel like every show I do, this would be making me know I'm progressing if I don't know anything else. Every show I do, it always be a better artist than the last show, I swear to God. So this last show I just did last Friday, nigga, this nigga had live dancers, like, bitches dancing with him. I know for sure I'm gonna have some, I'm gonna have some motherfuckers dancing choreographed on my shit. So
you think the presentation, just like the whole stage setup or whatever, affects how you perform?
I mean, it can, but it really just be about you. The stage can be cold, but you can have whack stage presence and that shit'll be weak. But you feel me? If you can be on a wax stage, have cold presence and all that, and niggas is gonna fuck with you more. I heard some niggas that have ass songs to be straight cheeks, but because they fuck with the crowd and the crowd fuck with them, that should be turned. Like, they be the most turned at the show.
So back to the music tip. See on iTunes, your top 3 songs are Stressed Out, No Love, and Bag Bag. Can you describe those 3 songs?
Stressed Out, that's like, that shit old. I remember I made that shit back when, that was probably like a little bit after my mama died. So I was just on some rap shit. Hats had sent me, yeah, rest in peace her soul. The Hats had sent me this beat, and I'm like, it was a Detroit type beat, so I was trying to think of how I rap on that bitch. And I just wrote, I started rapping about how I feel. That's what it was. That's how I make the best music, when I'm rapping about how I feel. So that shit just started flowing easily. Bag Bag, that was an old Bag Bag, old as hell, even older than when I recorded. Like, when I recorded it, that shit is hella older than that. But I always knew I wanted to make it. Like, I don't know, like, if it's an artist thing, but if you got a certain song, like, you just got a feeling like this one of them ones. So I recorded that shit, and that was my first time, like, stepping out of, like, making Detroit beat type songs, and niggas was fucking with it heavy. And then No Love, that was some recent shit, really. Actually, no, that was old too. I forgot about that. I wasn't even gonna drop that song. I had wrote halfway. I think I wrote only the chorus, then never went back to it. Then I was in my notes just the other day, because I put music everywhere. I be having it in my notes and my Google Documents and shit, paper. So I was going through it, and I found it. And I'm like, damn, this shit actually kind of hard. So then I made it, you feel me? And that was just some in my feelings type shit. I was trying to make some, like, melodic type shit.
Okay, cool. So how do you know what's gonna be a hit and what's not? Like, if you know when you at the studio and you be like, oh, I want to drop this song, but you don't, like, you drop it and it's like a bunk song, but then sometimes you drop a song and it's automatically a hit. How do you know what songs are gonna be hits and which songs to put up?
You never gonna know. That's why I don't go off about if niggas that's not me is what they gonna think is a hit. Cause I got songs right now that I fuck with, like, it's my favorite songs. I will send them to other motherfuckers and they be like, no, this not even your bitch. Like, I like this over this song. And I'll be like, so I only go off of what I like. I know this song that I make, let's say Can't Stop the Rain. I know that's better than, I don't know. Well, nah. Yeah, I say that's better than 23, but niggas fuck with 23 type shit, you know what I'm saying? But I know, to me, that's a banger.
Okay, let's talk about collaborations, man. You seem like you know, I done seen you feature with many artists. Like, you got some features under your belt, man. Who is your favorite person to collab with and why?
I haven't met nobody that I like collab. I ain't gonna lie, like, no disrespect to nobody that I collab with, but niggas don't be like, I don't want to sound cocky. Niggas don't be hanging with me, like, on, like, you feel me? So it'd be hard to, like, to get.
So you have no favorite? Like, you have no favorite person to collab with?
No, I mean, I do. It's one person. This nigga named Jack. He a white dude. We recently made a song together. He just got a whole, like, thing of bars in his notes, so he was just coming clapping back and forth. So, but really, besides him, like, he an honorable mention, I'd say. But I haven't had no favorite. I was just talking to my producer about this the other day. I can't wait till I find somebody that, like, I can really just go in that bitch and go crazy and, like, they matching my shit. Cause I like competition. I ain't gonna lie. I be liking it. That shit make me feel like doing better. So
any tracks you feel like you have been let's say defeated on, like, not defeated, but, you know, let's just say the person had a better verse than you. Like, any tracks, you know, when you walk out the studio, you be like, damn, he's kind of smoked me on my own song.
No, confidently no. Like, I might have got on another nigga song and his shit was hard, but, like, I was just talking, you feel me? So, but not on my own shit that I had somebody come on my shit. No, hell no. Not at all.
So do you think like any artists, like, in the industry or anything that you would want to collab with?
Man, what? Two hella artists, really.
Like, let's just say one.
Kevin Gates off the top. Like, but I don't know. Recently, his new shit. Like, if I could collaborate with Kevin Gates when he made Luca Brasi 2, the album, I'd make a song with that Gates. But
yeah, that'd be it. Yeah, that'd be hell of a collab. For real, that'd be hell of a collab. So what's next for BellBlockB.O.E? Like,
man, besides all these shows I got coming up, man, I got a tape dropping called Never Looking Back on Christmas. You feel me? That's gonna be a real tape. Like I was gonna drop it a couple weeks ago, but I had to put some real thought into it. Like really put like real hitters on that bitch and really map it out how I want it to be. I'm probably gonna end up dropping an EP just because I got hella songs that motherfuckers haven't heard. I just been stocking up, so I'm probably gonna drop that maybe in November. But I've been pushing singles though. I've been trying to push out more content like on the social tip. My numbers and shit been going up, so I've been trying to do that to, you know, promote the music and shit like that. And I've been low-key hopping in a different type of bag too, so I'm excited for motherfuckers to hear it. People been fucking with it lately. And y'all might see me on the hosting the event soon too. That's what I've been trying to get into other shit. So I've been trying to host the event. Look out for that.
Man, where can we find you and where can we find your music at?
Music on all platforms at BellBlockB.O.E. You can find me on Instagram at BellBlockB.O.E. TikTok at BellBlockB.O.E. or BellBlockB.O.E. You can find me on the book at Curtis Wilson, man.
You got any last words before we close out the interview?
Man, B.O.E. on the come up. It's through straight. You feel me? We out. Yeah.